Hello you guys, welcome back, and I just want to start by apologizing because this video is going to be all over the place. So I had started to vlog this weekend, the past weekend. We're currently Tuesday. I started to vlog on Friday, so 3-4 days ago, but I realized as I was editing this video, which I was editing it this morning, that the audio is terrible. There is a lot of noise, background noise. It's just not pleasant for me to edit. So I cannot begin to imagine how painful would it be for you to watch. So we're gonna do a different spin on this. We're gonna try to recover it because of course there's a lot of good moments and good footage that I took this weekend that I want to take advantage of that because it was really a special weekend. And yeah, but I do want to add some context or I guess organization to this vlog. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna get ready for the day and do a little bit of makeup. While I do that, I'm going to do the intro of this video and explain a little bit where we are, because I feel like I haven't even talked about this in the channel or anything. So welcome to Boston, officially, to our Boston home. I will show you, I will do a little bit of a tour of the apartment a little bit later, but yeah, we're in Boston. I cannot believe we moved here officially on August 15. So technically it's soon going to be a month, not quite yet, but almost a month. And it's been just intense. It's been very intense. As you can imagine, moving is always intense. It's intense when you're moving from one neighborhood to another neighborhood. So just imagine what it is to move from one country to another. Yeah, it was really intense, but I am so happy we're here. I'm so happy we're finally in our apartment, in our home that we have so well decorated. I feel like I'm so proud of this apartment. But yeah, I'm so happy with our home. I'm so happy where we are in the neighborhood that we are. I feel like we're so lucky to be able to be in this neighborhood. We're in the Back Bay area. So you have Cambridge and then you have, Cambridge, then you have the Harvard Bridge and then you have Back Bay. And that's where we are. And it's, to my taste, I might be biased, of course, because we're living here, but it's just the cutest and most fun neighborhood of Boston. I just love it. I walk everywhere. I never get tired of these streets, the parks, the little shops, the red brick houses. I love it. I feel like I'm living in a fairy tale or something. So yeah, I'm super happy to be here. I will show you in a little bit the apartment. I am so proud of this apartment. I found it on apartments.com. We didn't even see it properly. We saw like a video of it before signing it. So it was kind of like a gamble, but when we got here, I knew it was the right one. I knew it was in the perfect spot. I knew it was just perfect for us. It's small, it's a studio, so no bedroom. It's just one living area with a kitchen and a bathroom. But it's perfect for what we need right now. I don't think we need more than that. And as you might know, Boston is extremely, extremely expensive. We'll touch a little bit more on that later in the video, but it's extremely expensive. So we couldn't, it was not gonna make a lot of sense to get more than that just for two people. And it's around like a 20-minute walk for Victor from here to his school. So it's perfect. So I want to start by saying, I think this is important. Me and my husband, we both did our undergraduate studies in Tampa, Florida. So we spent 4 years there through, I think it was 2018 until 2020 for my part, because then there was COVID and I had to go back to South America. So yeah, we did our undergraduate studies at USF in Tampa. That's where we met, actually. And we both had the best experience there. We're both international students. So he's from Brazil, and I was coming from Chile. I'm French, but anyway, that's another story. I was living in Chile at the time, so I was from Chile, and he was coming from Brazil. And we both kind of met there, and we both loved studying there, the experience we got living there as well. Tampa, it was such an amazing city, and I think we got lucky too because we were there before COVID. So it was the time where there weren't that many people living in, I guess, Florida. So I don't know, it was a magical experience. The beach, the friends that we made there, the experiences, the memories, like everything, we just absolutely loved it. And we loved living in the US. So when we went back to our respective countries, he went back to Brazil, I went back to Chile, we did a long distance relationship for a couple months. And things were hard. Let's put it that way. It was really hard. And it was COVID, so we didn't really get to travel much to see each other. So technically, I think we spent 1 year and a half apart without seeing each other because the borders were closed. Super fun. But that made for sure our relationship much stronger. And so we survived that. I feel like now we can survive anything. But anyway, the point of the story is to say that we always loved or experienced living in the US, and we always knew, sorry that I'm looking here instead of here, it's just that you're my mirror also, so I'm trying to know what I'm doing. But anyway, what was I saying? Sorry, I'm spiraling in every single direction right now. Yeah, so we both really enjoyed our time living in the US, and we knew that that was a goal of ours later on would be to come back and be able to live here again at some point, and that was always just in the back of our heads somewhere. And so when my husband, now husband, back at the time he was my boyfriend, not even fiance, boyfriend, he moved to Chile after COVID so we could live together there, and we were living there in my parents' apartment. So long story short, my parents do kind of 6 months in France, 6 months in Chile, so they travel a lot, and the apartment is basically empty 6 months of the year. So we decided to split the rent with them and move in with them since it was like a big apartment. So we're living there for 2 years, and then Victor got this amazing opportunity to do his MBA sponsored by the company he was working for. And so that was for us a huge opportunity to come back to the US and spend another couple years here. And for us, it wasn't even a question when the topic started of where am I gonna go do my MBA? Where should we go? It was right away the US. We both knew we wanted to come back here. So, sorry, I'm talking and I'm not doing anything at the same time. He started all the process of applying to schools. And actually it took a long time. It took over a year because he had to get approval by the company, and then he had to do all these requirements that the school require you to pass, like your GMAT, all the documents you're supposed to submit, the letters of recommendation, the essays, all the things you needed to do in order to apply to the schools. And so he applied, and then December of 2024, so last December, is when we officially got the news that he has been accepted to MIT. And so we knew it was like a confirmation at that time that we were coming here to Boston and we were gonna leave here. So it was the best news, and also I'm so proud of him. He deserves it so much. Like this, there's no other way to put it. He worked so hard for it. I admire him so much for the will that he has to get to places and do things like that. And just, I don't know how to explain it. It's just pure admiration. So yeah, he got into MIT, and then we started planning our move to Boston, but it was a little complicated because technically we couldn't enter the country before 1 week before he started class. So keep in mind, this was December 2024, and he was going to start class in mid-August. So we still had time to plan. So we planned our move. I had to sell a bunch of things, clothes mainly, because we were coming here with 3 suitcases. So I had to donate a lot of clothing and sell some other pieces, and prepare for the move, basically. Then we move out from the place we were staying with my parents. My parents also officially moved out, so it was a huge moving out. And after that, we spent a month in Brazil so Victor could, see his family and just spend some time there, see his family from that 1 month that he has. Because, oh, I forgot to mention, but basically when you are, I guess, sponsored by your company, you stop working. So you're still I don't even know if you're still technically an employee. You are part of that company still because you're sponsored by them to study, but basically you're not working anymore. So yeah, he was not working anymore. We spent a month in Brazil to stay with his family for a while because we didn't know when we'll be able to go back there and spend time with them. So we took advantage of that month to spend as much time there as possible. And then after that 1 month in Brazil, we came to the US. And so something also important to mention is that in Chile, I was working for an American company. I was doing their marketing and it was all remote, so I was working remotely. Unfortunately, because we're on a student visa, so he's on an F1 visa, which is student visa, and I'm on the F2, which is basically like the +1. So technically we are not allowed to work in the US. So I had to put a pause on my career and my work in Chile and just basically come here to be a stay-at-home, not even a stay-at-home mom. What do you call it? Stay-at-home, I don't even know what the word is. Basically, I am not allowed to work here. So I'm not technically working. I am just helping a little bit on the marketing side for my parents' business in France. So I'm a little bit doing marketing online, but technically I do have a lot of time in my hands. Too much time in my hands. I am slightly going crazy. Let me just do this and I'll be right back. Okay, we're back. So as I was saying, with all the time comes a lot of overthinking, and I'm the type of person who overthinks a lot. And so recently I've been feeling a huge guilt of I'm not working and I'm not as busy as I used to. So it was a huge change for me because, just to give a little bit more, I guess, context, I always worked my entire life. So from college, when I got into college, undergrad at USF, I got a job right away and I was working/studying the entire time. And then I got an internship a month before graduation. And then after graduation, they gave me like a, I guess, stable job at that company. So I never had a time where I was not working, if that makes sense. I was always working and growing my professional career and just, yeah, growing basically. And I never had a stop. So this new lifestyle, or I guess this new routine of like being at home and meal prepping and picking up around the house and, different things that I didn't used to do before, it's an adjustment. And don't get me wrong, I am so happy. Like this, I don't want to sound like I'm complaining or like this was a huge sacrifice to come here, because it was not. It was a choice. I chose to choose my I chose my marriage instead of my professional career, if that makes sense. If I would have want to keep improving my career, keep growing, whatever, I could have definitely stayed in Chile and do that, and then would have done long distance, and it probably would have worked. But that's not what I wanted to do. I think we're married now. We just got married, by the way, in December, and I think this was a huge opportunity for us to be together in this new apartment, in this new city, and just starting to build our married life. I think it's really important. And so it was a choice to, leave everything behind and just come here with him and be here for him, because it's a huge opportunity that he has and I just don't want to miss on any of that. So yeah, it was not a sacrifice. It was a choice, and I'm so happy to be here, and I just cannot wait for these couple next years to experience everything Boston has to offer and just travel and take advantage of the free time that I have. I want to do all the things I didn't get to do when I was very busy working. But I guess all of that to say that I wanted to talk about it because I feel like there's a stigma, or maybe it's in my head, I don't know, but I think like our generation right now, like if you're a woman especially and you're not like growing in your career and you're like staying at home and cooking and cleaning the house, like it's, I guess, undervalued in a way. And I've been feeling it for sure. I've been waking up every day with a lot of guilt of, I don't have a lot of meetings today. I don't have a lot of things to do. I don't have a lot of things to submit or projects to finish. And I feel a constant guilt of you're not being productive, which I am, because I'm taking care of my house. I'm doing the groceries, I'm meal prepping. I am taking the time to read books that I've been wanting to read for so long. I've been taking the time to go back to YouTube and do what I like to do. So technically I'm being productive and I'm having the best time of my life, but my subconscious is like, you're actually not working, so you're not being productive. Is that crazy? And I feel like I've been wanting to share this here because maybe somebody else is going through the same thing. And in my past videos, whenever I would talk about something and I would see comments of people saying like, yeah, I've been through that, or yes, I know exactly what you mean, or that makes me feel better. That makes me feel like I'm not alone. So yeah, I hope that if you're going through the same thing and if you're feeling guilty about, taking time for yourself and enjoying whatever opportunity your life throws at you that might not be growing your professional career, it's fine. As long as you're happy, as long as you feel like you're taking advantage of the time that you have and you're doing things that you like, you don't have to keep improving and growing your career just because that's what is socially acceptable, I guess. I don't really know how to say it. But anyway, I am rambling again. So let me just do that really quick because I don't want to put this in my eye. That would be bad. With that though, the fact that nobody's working comes also the question of money, because if we are not allowed to work here, none of us, means no money is coming in, which we're good because technically we saved a lot of money from the years working in Chile. We had a lot of money saved up and we prepared for this situation. It's not like we didn't know, we knew. So we prepared in advance and we're really good at managing our finances and making budgets. So I'm not at all worried, but it's definitely an adjustment from our previous life where every money was coming in every month. So we were like, great. Now it's a little different. We're adjusting, we are budgeting, we are not going out to eat as much. We're cooking most meals. I'm cooking most meals at home and meal prepping. So it's definitely an adjustment, like I said, but again, so happy to do it. So happy to do it because it means that we're here. It means that we literally did what we've been wanting to do for the longest time, which is come back here in the US and have another 3-4 years of living here. And I mean, Boston is just, it's just like a magical place. I don't know how else to describe it. I am absolutely in love with Boston. I absolutely love it. The fact that you can walk everywhere here. I mean, I remember Tampa was not that way. Tampa, we had a really hard time because we didn't have a car the first couple of years. So I had to buy a car like, I guess the second or third semester there. And then I was able to enjoy it much more. Here in Boston is not at all like that. So I'm able to walk everywhere. Everything's close, I feel like. So yeah, that was the little chat. That was the little chat I wanted to have, I guess, to just have a little introduction to this video, because like I said, I had recorded this, but the audio was awful. So I hope now it's good and it's not gonna be a problem. So this vlog is mainly gonna be our weekend in Boston and trying to get back into a routine mainly. You're gonna see little bits and pieces of our previous weekend that just passed. It's fine. I was really excited to record it and vlog it because the last couple weekends, well, the first weekends were definitely moving in, so nothing fun there. And then Victor, like the first weekend, I guess we were settled in and we were ready to do things. Victor got super sick with very high fever and bad cold, so we didn't do anything. We stayed home the entire weekend. So again, nothing else to film. So that was the first weekend we actually got to explore a lot, do a lot of things, and just have fun. So I just wanted to keep these memories here so I can look back on them later. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed them as much as we did. Okay, so here we are. This is the main, I guess, living slash bedroom slash dining area. Since this is a studio, keep in mind it's all basically small and in one room. But the good thing about this apartment is I guess the high ceilings make it seem bigger. I don't know if you can tell on the camera, but anyway, it has very tall ceilings, so it makes the space look bigger and brighter. I love the lighting that comes through the windows there. It's so pretty. And yeah, anyway, this is the bed. We sleep in here. I put some wedding pictures as decoration there. Then we have the dining area right there where I sit and I overthink about my life, as you could clearly see earlier in the video. Anyway, the view is insane. I am absolutely in love with our view. I think it's so pretty. I just sit there and look at the view for hours and I don't get tired of it. Then we have a little vanity drawer, whatever this is called. That's where I keep my clothes. It was a real pain in the ass to build, but it looks really good. Then we have the TV. Really huge TV, but it made sense because the distance from the bed and the TV is pretty big. So we had to get like a big TV so it didn't seem like it was too small. Then we have a working area right here where I do some work and Victor does some of his studying. Then you have the kitchen, which is really amazing. I'm super happy with this kitchen. It's super well equipped and I love it. We bought an air fryer, which has been the most used item at this house. So that is it. Then here we have the bathroom. I'll show you in a second, but that is the other closet that we have. Let me show you. So it's a little bit messy, but basically here we keep a bunch of things that we haven't found a place yet to put. This is Victor's clothes, some of the hanging things that couldn't go into drawers, we hang them right here. The shoes, cleaning items. And then at the top here, we have other boxes with things that we don't really know where to put. Also, oh, I forgot to mention, this bed, under it, there's like storage. So we have stored or like luggage below and a couple other boxes of things. So that was really helpful. Yeah, and then you have the bathroom, which is a really nice and comfortable bathroom. I actually really like it. I thought it was gonna be small at first, but to be honest, it's not. It's really comfortable. The shower is really nice. And then behind this mirror, you have something there to keep more things organized. And yeah, that is our bathroom. Hey guys, good morning. It is the next day, so Sunday morning. We are gonna do what I do every Sunday morning, which is deep clean, house refresh. I'm starting a little late this morning because I was waiting for Victor to get out of the house. If you know, you know. But so now he went to the university to do some homework and study. So I am going to take advantage of the time to clean this entire apartment very well. So yeah, this is something I do every week, and then during the week I just try to maintain it. It's pretty easy to clean a studio. It doesn't take a lot of time. Usually it takes me about an hour and a half, 2 hours. So what I like to do to start right away is to tackle the more bigger areas or harder areas, the ones that I know that are going to take me either more time or attention or effort or whatever. So that's usually either the kitchen or the bathroom. And I'm thinking that today I'm going to start with the bathroom because I was looking at it yesterday and I was like, this is dirtier than what it should be. So we're going to start with the bathroom, and then we're going to move into the kitchen. Then we're going to do the bed, take a little bit of like the dust around here, like table, counters, etc. And then we're going to do floors, vacuum the entire floors, and then mop the floors. And yeah, I think that's it. This is me channeling whatever inner strength and motivation I have inside of me. Okay, let's go. Okay, so I'm not really sure what you were able to see because my phone died in the middle of the recording. But if I remember correctly, I was vacuuming the floor and mopping. So I did that. And then I removed, I think you saw that I removed all the sheets from the bed because we're gonna do laundry today. So I'm gonna wash all of that. And yeah, and after that, basically what I did is vacuum the entire floor of the kitchen and the living area / bedroom and mop everywhere. And then I cleaned a little bit of dust like here and there around the windows and under the TV. Yeah, but yeah, around 1:30, 2 hours, it's all done. So yeah, and it feels so good. I wish you could smell the clean scent in here right now. I wish it could stay frozen like this forever, you know? Like, nobody moves, nobody touches anything, and then it just stays this way. So I'm gonna end the vlog here because the rest of the day is not gonna be very nice. I'm just gonna read a book, do laundry, probably edit this video, and then chill. So nothing really fun to watch. Anyway, I hope you liked this video. I hope you enjoyed the little life update, the apartment tour, and or little weekend plans. If you have, any video recommendation or things that you would like to see, we're definitely going to be exploring Boston and visiting new things and building up a new routine. So yeah, if any of that is of interest to you, or if you want to see other things, just let me know. Put it up, write it in the comments. And yeah, hope you guys will have a nice week and see you guys in my next video.